couldn't start any decent track without a mega kick. We went with this kick. It's obviously a classic techno kick, real nice low end. It kind of has that real kind of feeling. We haven't layered it. We just went with one of them, which is an absolute belter. Of course, we've got lots of different elements of percussion in there. One of the sounds that kind of defines this record as well is this kind of little bit of a weird sound. It's kind of a weird, like clicky, weird sort of texture that kind of adds that depth behind a lot of the sounds and kind of runs throughout the track, as you can see. Got a little bit of a cowbell in there as well. Who doesn't love a cowbell? I've got a few tracks with them in. I love that vibe. Again, top loop. I kind of like stuff with a little bit of skip to it. This is relatively straight, but I kind of like that. It's got some real nice elements to it. Now, one of the things that we, obviously with any kind of decent track is you want to have a bass line. You won't be able to pick that up too much off the camera, but it's kind of got a bit of movement to it, nothing massive, but it's got a nice sub. Because the kick's got so much low end, this adds a bit of like a mid-range kind of melodics to it, so it's got a bit of movement in it, so you don't need to go too mad. Obviously the feature of this track in particular, which, well, actually, I'll tell you what, before I go into the vocals, we'll have a quick look at the main kind of sound, which is what really kind of, it's basically a gated synth, which works really well, which kind of lets a bit of movement in and out on the synth. Is kind of really synonymous with kind of what Will Clark does, but also All We Have Is Now. It's that kind of musical vibe. It's really nice, and it's kind of very atmospheric. It's one of the things I wanted to do when I made this track, was to add some real character, some real emotion. The normal kind of tech house I make has that emotion at times, but this is kind of really, creates a lot of feeling. And then finally I went with, I'm doing this all one-handed because I had surgery yesterday, so bear with me, but then we went with this vocal. It's a splice vocal. We've obviously done different bits, different ways of layering it. You can hear, obviously, we chopped it up, but this is the main predominant one. That's the main chunk. We've obviously chopped little bits of it up and played it in the background again just to add textures. And this is what it all sounds like. Yeah. My daughter's screaming in the background on the drop. My track, it's I've got to go through my it's for social media. So there you have it. My track here for you, nice little walkthrough. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer. You can buy it on Beatport. Love any support you can find. We've got more music coming out next month, and in November, a really exciting collaboration with Mark Knight. It's my daughter in the background chatting away, because it doesn't matter, come rain or shine, making music or not, family comes first, tune second.